About a week back, Congress MP Rahul Gandhi had mounted a fresh attack on the Election Commission of India and more specifically Chief Election Commissioner Mr. Gyanesh Kumar. Rahul Gandhi had revealed that there was an attempt to delete over 6,000 names in the voter list in Aland constituency of Karnataka in 2023. Mr. Gandhi went on to add that this attempted deletion was caught and an FIR was filed. But it was the EC that wasn't cooperating in the investigation. The EC wasn't giving IP addresses, OTP trails, nothing. It was just stonewalling the investigation is what the charge from the Congress was. On obvious lines, soon after Mr. Gandhi's press conference, the EC dismissed all allegations. The EC said no online deletions or additions of voters can happen just like that. But it acknowledged that there was an attempt at deletion of voters in 2023 in Aland. But the EC ensured that an FIR was filed. So that was their response. But largely, the EC has been dismissive of all allegations made by Rahul Gandhi. It reacted sharply after his first vote chori or vote theft press conference, and it has done the same now as well. But behind the scenes, in the last few days, the EC seems to have taken a cue and made a rectification, taken a cue from Rahul Gandhi's latest press conference and made a change related to the very charge that Mr. Gandhi and the Congress was raising. Hello and welcome, I'm Shubham Chauhan. Let's get started. So the front page of today's Indian Express carries a very important story. Reported by Damini Nath, the story is about how the EC has added another layer of verification online to ensure fraudulent deletions don't happen. And here's what the EC has done. It has introduced a new e-signature feature on its website and app. So if someone wants to register as a new voter, request for a deletion or even a correction, that person will have to verify their identity using their phone numbers which is linked to their Aadhaar card. The Express report points out that this e-sign feature was not available till Monday. It could only be seen Tuesday onwards. Remember, Rahul Gandhi's press conference was on last Thursday, that is 18 September. The change by EC has happened about 4 days later. Now, the portal where this change has happened is ECI Net. This portal was launched by the Election Commission in 2024 and is like the one combined website for voters and EC officials. Previously, all of the processes were scattered at different portals. Now, this ECI Net website and app has all in one. So from voter addition forms, deletion forms, change in address, constituency details, candidates, everything, all in one. Now, citizens can submit whatever forms they want and the EC officials can process them from the same portal. Now let's look at how this process has changed with the e-sign coming in, the before and after. Now earlier, that's until Monday, a person could submit forms on the EC app and portal after connecting a phone number with an existing voter ID. Now the downside or the problem here was that no verification was in place to ensure details indeed belong to that applicant. Meaning, there was no way to verify that the person submitting the form with his or her mobile number and the person whose voter ID was being used was indeed the same. Now there's a change, there's a rectification that the EC has done. The portal now tells the applicant in red to ensure that their name on the voter card is the same as their Aadhaar. And additionally, also ensure that this Aadhaar card is linked to their mobile number. So how this will work is that once you've filled the form for addition, deletion or whatever the case may be, you are redirected to an external government portal for e-signature. Here you'll have to enter your Aadhaar number and then click on generate an Aadhaar OTP. Now this OTP will go on the mobile number which is linked to that Aadhaar number. Then the applicant has to agree to the Aadhaar based authentication and complete the verification, complete the step. So a form for addition or a request for deletion of a voter can only be successfully on the portal only after you do this e-sign. So that's like a filter or a firewall that the EC has added. Only after you've completed this step will the applicant be then redirected to the ECI Net portal to submit the form finally for the officials to carry on from there, just take on and do the verification that is required. But what explains this addition of the e-sign step? The Indian Express report cites EC sources who said that this e-sign feature brings down the chances of a repeat or to avoid a repeat of what had happened in Aland. Like we told you, the allegations are that names and IDs of voters were used without their consent and knowing, and requests for mass deletion of voters in their constituency was put in. Rahul Gandhi said that this looked like an organized network. This was being done by an organized network where mobile numbers outside of Karnataka were being used. And there was a proper method or modus operandi to this attempted mass deletion, many of whom the Congress says was targeted at the Congress voter in Aland. Now, like we had mentioned in our earlier report on the story, that such attempts were indeed made in the past in 2023. As per EC, over 6,000 applications were submitted in Aland alone for voter deletion. Once the scrutiny by Election Commission officials was done, only 24 applications were found to be valid and approved. The remaining 5,994 applications were rejected. So they were fake. That was in the past, the year 2023, the year that Karnataka went to polls. But the fact is today, this move by the EC does signal a recalibration or a tweak, which is good and welcome. That's the whole point. The opposition, political parties, civil society and activists, whoever it may be, they raise serious concerns with evidence around the electoral process, and the EC is expected to calm the nerves and tell that stakeholder that, okay, we will look at it and course correct in case there's a flaw, or if there's nothing, we'll get back to you on that as well. That is ideally the process that should have been followed by the Election Commission. Instead, publicly what we saw was an aggressive and angry Election Commission responding to the Congress in a manner that doesn't suit the stature of this constitutional institution at all. Many believe CC Gyanesh Kumar's press conference that he had taken seemed to be political, that he had some kind of a political axe to grind against Rahul Gandhi and the Congress. And it was evident in the way he answered questions in that press conference. Today, as the Indian Express report came out, Rahul Gandhi reacted with a post on X. He questioned CC Gyanesh Kumar, saying that the Congress has caught the theft, and only once they caught the theft did CC Gyanesh Kumar remember to put a lock. The Lok Sabha LOP said he or the Congress will catch the thieves too. And he ended with a question, questioning the CC, when are you going to give evidence to the CID? So the ball is in EC's court. They haven't responded on this investigation that has been going around as far as the Aland constituency is concerned. The poll body is yet to come clean on who actually attempted this deletion. Does the EC know about it? As to who did it? If they know who did it, then why aren't they revealing it? That's just one of the many questions that are coming up as far as Aland is concerned. The Karnataka police on its part is preparing for a legal fight as far as this case is concerned. Reports say the police could go to court to obtain the required data for investigating this illegal deletion in Aland. Karnataka IT Minister Priyank Kharge indicated this and slammed the EC for not sharing critical information in this case, just stonewalling the investigation altogether. Additionally, there are chances that the police could opt for a search warrant in order to get access to the critical data in this case. The Karnataka government is also gearing up to up the ante on the EC, the Congress government in Karnataka led by Siddaramaiah. The key as far as this case of attempted illegal mass deletion lies in the digital trail. The trail that won't just reveal the location of this alleged coordinated network, but also the big question, who did it? That's all we have for this report. Thanks for watching.